Hush up. Hey, I don't want to hear it. I'm all excited. You're just assuming that all of these are for you now, aren't you? We've created a monster. I ordered some shorts, and I'm hoping that, yep, these are shorts that I ordered. But there's something else in here. What is this? Oh, this is MC4 combiner, 3-in-1, because I got a project coming up. Y'all are gonna be very excited to see it. So, you know, I always have said that more solar power is better, right? That's all I'm gonna say. The rest of it is a secret. Right? You gonna help me? Huh? Mwah. Kisses? Can I get one? Oh, thank you. That was right on the lips, too. Goodness. Shorts. Union Bay. Messenger style. I need shorts that have a lot of pockets and stuff. So, I'm gonna try these on, see if they fit me. Perfect. That's what I wanted, so that when I'm bending down doing projects, my knees are covered, but they're still shorts. We got extra pockets. Dude, what are these for? Oh, you can, like, tighten the bottoms of the legs? What the heck would I want to do that for? So I can look like a millennial with the really tight pants? Yeah, these are keepers. Union Bay double stack cargo. I'm keeping these. Excellent. I'll see if I can put a link down in the video description of this video, but I'll also see if I can remember to put it on one of my Amazon lists. Like the health cuisine list, I think would be a good fit. And again, an MC4 3-in-1 combiner. Secret stuff, top secret. My fashion show. Womp womp. I got nothing back here to show you, so. Hi everyone. I am glad to say we're back here working on Pam's rig today. And when you talk about portable compressors, this is a very large portable compressor. 12 volt operated, battery clamps, long hose, gauge, and this thing will put out like 150 psi. What pressure are they at, Jeff?
I think I set them at 5 pounds.
That's it. Perfect. 20 pounds.
Really fast. That's pumped better than a garage air.
At the air station, yeah. Look at the link down in the video description if you're interested in getting one of these. So if you remember what I said before, we're adding some USB ports, you know, like a wall outlet with 4 USB ports. And then we're gonna wire in her freezer into the back area using some existing 12 volt wires that were already back there. So we jumped into this, so excited to start working on this morning that I already started working on it and just realized I forgot to bring you guys along. So we're 3 steps into a 10-step process, so you haven't missed a ton, but I want to show you where we're at. So back here, that's the hole. That's the hole up there. Here's Bobby, who's helping out. We decided to give Pam's freezer a little spruce up. Looks like something had maybe spilled over it, so we're doing the gentlemanly thing and giving it a little cleaning. And Lefty's helping out by just being a total pain
He's
in the avocados.
he's
Inspecting the work. Yeah, he's been known to sleep while I do the work. And then when I'm all done, he comes and grumbles about something I did. This is where the wire is gonna come out to go to the freezer. And here's the greatest thing. We actually had the original wire harness that came with the freezer, and it's gonna be long enough to do this entire job. Because, you know, we were getting ready. I had broken out my wire here, and we were gonna use some of my wire. And then I thought, wait a minute, I bet Pam's got the original plug for it, which she did. So we've clipped off the cigarette lighter adapter. We're gonna wire in an inline fuse. I'm sure that this line is already fused back up in the distribution panel, but we're gonna add a second fuse. Bobby's taking care of that. And then I'm getting ready to jump on wiring in this USB panel up here. I'm sorry I didn't have the camera on earlier, but I'm gonna make sure y'all get to see all of this in its finished glory, because it's, you know, it's gonna look great, especially with people like Bobby helping me out. What? He's so humble. He doesn't want to say that he came up with all the ideas about where to run the wire and all that. He doesn't want to talk about that. He does have some nice DeWalt vacuum cleaner gear there, though. All right, enough with the camera talk. Let's get back to work. All right, so I'm just getting a look. I just opened. This is the item that we ordered, that Pam ordered from Amazon for the USB ports. And so I just said, hey Pam, where's that thing that we ordered? And I said, is it this in the bag that was still sealed up? And I said, so you haven't even opened this to make sure that they sent the right item? Because, you know, Amazon, they're not perfect. So I just opened it up and I look at the side of the box and I'm seeing, AC type outlets. So we're gonna open this to make sure if I can get the dang thing open, because it is fighting me. It's the right one. And she ordered the black version. Comes in white and black. You ordered the black. Yep. So the way these work is you just run 12 volt power to back here. So you've got positive, negative, and it gives you 4 USB 5 volt, 2.1 amp USB-A outputs. Love these things. It's exactly the same as what I have on the wall inside my rig. So I'm gonna work now on getting this done. This should be a really easy job. All I gotta do is drill one wire routing hole, pick out where I'm gonna tap into the 12 volt in the power cabinet, cut the hole in the wall that this needs to be recessed, and that's it. All right, I just wanna show everybody what this kind of entails. So these 2 projects that we're doing, you know, Pam had to empty out her cabinet back there, and we had to clear some working room inside, and I had to dig out some of my tools, and Bobby brought some of his tools over and supplies. And so it's, you know, there's a lot going on here for these couple of small projects. And found out that one of the things that was in Pam's cabinet, she has a Max Fan Deluxe, actually the same model that I have, that she needs installed in her rig. And once I saw that, I said, Pam, we're gonna install that, but on another day. That's another day's project. And it should be really simple because we know we already have 12 volts right there. And so she can put that fan right up above the head of her bed so that she can get a nice cool breeze at night, so she doesn't have to leave her back doors open. Because you've been leaving your back doors open.
And it's dangerous.
It's very dangerous. Because there's all kinds of killer dogs like these out there that could jump up in there. That's right. I just wanted to give you all kind of a wide look at what we're doing here.
Okay, no problem. I'm just elderly.
Me too.
So we've got the freezer in its location. We've got, this is the new feed wire coming through. I've got her plugged back into AC power right now just so her food stays cold. You know, we got it cleaned up for her real good. And Bobby's just finishing snaking the wire up through here. And then we're going to wire loom everything. And then I'm going to use some of my hold down clamps that we're going to affix to the wall of the cabinet to keep this wire secure so it's not flopping around. You've seen me do that before, so you know what I'm talking about. In fact, right here, here's the solar work that I did last year. So what I'm talking about is these hold downs here that you screw into the wall, and then you put a nice beefy zip tie on there so these wires can't go anywhere. So what I'm doing in this cabinet right now, this is the back side of where that USB panel is going to be. So I'm just checking clearance, making sure that we've got enough room to sawzall a hole through the wall here. It looks like we're going to be just fine. So I'm going to drill a pilot hole and go from there. Bobby's got a battery powered sawzall. So I'll start by just popping a pilot hole through here, and then we'll get that rectangle cut and get this finished up. Okay, I have to document where we're at. We're cleaning up for the day, and I would like to say that we're finished, but we did get the freezer finished up. The freezer is now running off 12 volt. That's all finished up. The 4-port USB outlet hub that I was putting up on her wall, got that all wired up. I found some 12 volt wires that were hot back there unused. Perfect. Cut the hole in the panel. Actually was able to do a really sweet job. I was able to move the existing switch panel, inverter panel up to give enough room to put the USB panel, so I didn't have to cut into her planking, her tongue and groove wood. So that couldn't have worked out any better. Got it all done, got it wired up, plugged in a USB cable to test it, and nothing. So I said, okay, maybe this cable is no good. Tried a different cable. Nothing. I said, give me a different phone. Give me my phone. Nothing. And then I'm looking at the USB hub. I'm like, Bobby, this thing's got, it's labeled for hot, white, and then it's got the green ground screw on the side. And I'm like, wait a minute. And then Bobby's like, that's supposed to be for 110. That's a household USB hub. That's why it wasn't working. We're running 12 volts into it. So I screwed up because I'm the one with Pam that was over her shoulder telling her what to order off of Amazon. And we ordered a 120 volt USB 4-port wall panel instead of a 12 volt. I wasn't even thinking about it. You know, I installed mine years ago. It wasn't even in my mind that there were different power supply versions of those USB hubs. So I just sat down real quick and I said, Pam, this is my fault. I just ordered her one off Amazon. I'm having it shipped up to Parker, because if you have it shipped to Parker Mail and Parcel, for whatever reason, UPS, FedEx, it gets here in half the time. So that got ordered, hanging my head in shame for ordering the wrong part. Silver lining, when it does get here, everything is already prepared for it. Here's I've capped off the positive lead that I'm using. Here's the negative. I've capped it also. This is the hole we were able to cut in this panel, so we didn't have to bother her tongue and groove, which I'm really happy about. And so I'm just gonna zip this back up on the wall for her. And when we get that new one in 6 days, she can swing back over, and it'll take me, a few minutes just to pop it in. I'll have to take this back off the wall, feed the device through, hook the 2 wires up, boom, done. Everybody's happy and Santa Claus lives again. So I'm so sorry, Pam.
Oh, don't apologize.
That I made that mistake. It was my fault. But we'll get you fixed up. So I guess silver lining again, you get to come back and see us.
That's right.
I don't know whether that is a silver lining, but
No, it is.
I'm sorry. And so now it's time to clean up. These aren't all my tools, but I got quite a bit of my stuff spread out here, and got to get Pam's cabinet packed back up. Call it a day. Look at the job Bobby did on running this. I asked him to please use my hold downs, which he did. Perfect. He did a great job. This is where it comes through. Boom, it's running. We verified it. Lefty, you gotta quit bothering her. Pam has been cooking, and Lefty has been in here doing everything he can to just steal every little bit of food that he can get. Come on, dude. So he ate some of your beef.
He ate the vegetables.
No, because they were cooked with beef.
Until he got a hold of a jalapeno pepper.
Yeah, he spit the jalapeno
I
out.
found it on the floor.
Lefty. So I don't know. I might be dealing with a little bit of blowback later on. Patches, what you doing?
Well, that's a good one.
So this has been a day, a real day. So we got to get cleaned up, and let me help Pam get her cabinet reloaded. So that's it for today. We'll pick this back up in 6 days when hopefully David picks up the right part that he ordered. That's Bobby pulling out there in the blue pickup. He is one of the nicest guys that I have ever met on the road, in real life. What he's doing right now is he's making a hotshot run up to Parker to pick up a package of mine that I had delivered to Parker Mail and Parcel, because I've said this before, small part that I needed, kind of an emergency. The delivery time to Quartzsite was 18 days. The same package delivered to Parker, which is 24 miles from where we're standing right now. The same package, 6 days. Anyways, I'm redeeming myself by I'm buying the replacement part for her. The household one was considerably less costly than the 12 volt one. So she paid $12. I had paid $27 for the replacement one, but I told her, I said, Pam, this is on me. This was my fault. I'm not making you rebuy another one. And in fact, I just thought of this. We're going to return the original one, because you know Amazon returns, no problem. We're going to return her original one. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to do a return so Pam can get her money back, and then I'm shouldering the burden of the replacement cost because it was my fault. And that's how I'm going to redeem myself, in my mind. I'm going to make it all better by paying out of my pocket, because I did really muff that one up pretty bad. All right, what a beautiful, beautiful day we have out here today. A little bit of wind still hanging around from yesterday. There's always these little ants crawling around, and he'll come out here and just eat it if he finds it. But he's now he's up through there, through the walkway, back around, out here. I've already dragged him out of here several times. I'm just giving up. And I was just telling Pam how Lefty is able to turn a 3-minute job into a 15-minute job for me, because I'm constantly having to reposition him, give him reminders of proper behavior and etiquette, right? Drag him out of people's rigs where he has dug his nose into some place that it's absolutely not supposed to be. Yeah, don't even. Look, you got yourself so tight you can barely even. There, so he's maxed out. Yeah, it's so tight. So he's got just enough to lie down. So hopefully I can get him just to lay there. So y'all remember Pam?
Hello.
Yes, we all remember Pam. So this should have been the real indicator, because this one comes with 2 wires, one of which is labeled 12 volt positive and one is labeled 12 volt negative. So Dumpsky David, when opened the box on the original one and didn't see those 2 wires labeled in that fashion, but continued on trying to install it. What a knucklehead I was. I felt so bad when I did that. And Pam, you know, she's a sweetheart. She kind of played it off like, oh, it's no big deal. But I'll bet you when she got back to camp up there,
No, I did
that
not.
you all had a good laugh
No.
at my expense. Yeah, right. I know they did. I'm probably famous up at that end of the camping area. What, the guy
You
there?
are famous, but not for that.
Oh, you're sweet. We just quickly wired this up. I'm already seeing a green power light. You know, I have this same exact, mine's in white color, but I have this same exact unit inside my rig, and it always has the green light, which just signifies that it has power supply going to it. So I wired this up. That's telling me that it has power.
Oh, what if I turn the inverter off?
This one here?
Yeah.
So that's off. I still have green light.
Good.
It should be constant voltage. That's I wasn't sure of it when I originally test probed the wires, but from the way it was run and where it was connected into the harness, I assumed that it was going to be 100% constant power. Hey, can you kind of back out of the area here just to give me a ½ an inch of working room? Mm-hmm. He does that to me, like I'm in a tight spot working, and he'll jam right up underneath my armpit to take away that last little bit of movement area that I happen to have. I don't know. You talk about bad wiring. You got some wires crossed there, brother. Yes, you do. Absolutely. Don't try to look cute. So when we plug in that, and then we plug it into the phone. You ready?
Yeah. Oh, 91%.
It's working.
It is.
You're a charging. Where is your little Bluetooth speaker? Because that's your other device that you were sucking up all your inverter energy.
Just for those.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it just started blinking, which means it's charging?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So we're 2 for 2 over here.
That's right.
Yeah. So I'm going to zip a couple screws in here. So let's get over here and get a look at what we got. I think we're going to be okay.
Great.
I'm really happy to get this finished, especially after my original snafu. And so this project is done. I'm so happy to help you, Pam. Thanks for letting me do fiddle projects on your rig. I like doing these kind.
Continue.
So everyone take care, be safe. We'll see y'all again really soon. Hopefully with me ordering the correct parts this time.